Hi, this is Alka and welcome to my channel. And if you're watching this on BitChute, welcome to the Horrible channel, where a liberal's nightmares do come true. Now, getting that out of the way, some interesting situation about the MTA, the Metropolitan Transportation Authority of New York. Now, they have a couple agencies that are having financial problems. Specifically, of course, the subway bus system and the TBTA, Triborough Tunnel Authority? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyway, well, the problem is this. On the subway bus system, of course, you have all the fare beating going on. But yet, efforts to curtail this has been fruitless. You have a district attorneys that don't want to prosecute fare beaters. Now people are saying, oh, they shouldn't go after them because they're poor and it's racist and so on. Yeah, but meanwhile, millions and millions of dollars are being lost. And no efforts have been made to recover these losses. Now, on the other hand, the other agency I'm talking about, the Triborough Bridge Tunnel Authority, they're having a similar problem. We have people cheating the tolls, doing the same thing, like the fare beaters, no better. But here's the difference. Yes, they're losing money, but guess what? They found a way to recuperate that money they can't do on subway and bus fare beaters. See, apparently these guys, not only are they cheating on their tolls, but when they get the fines, some of them are not paying it. So what happens? At least they have your license plates. So when they catch you on the radar on one of the facilities, the tunnels or the bridges, they can chase you down, and if you have a large debt you haven't paid up, they will impound your car. Or in some cases, they could arrest you too. And you have to pay back every amount that you owe. Sort of like the London Underground. When they arrest you for fare beating, they don't arrest you for that one time. They will arrest you for all the fares you didn't pay. So you have to pay all of it. Can't do that on the New York subway and bus system. Even if they have all that proof, you're only paying for the fare you didn't pay. So you had it made in New York because you only have to pay a $100 fine. London Underground, they got you on record, so all the fare beatings you did, by the time you get caught, you have to pay all that back. It's not racism. Because we don't hear anybody yelling and screaming the same thing on the other side of it when it comes to the automobile drivers. And that's the thing. The automobile drivers has been on the hook for mass transit since 1968 in New York. So, and it's going to get worse once congested pricing takes in effect. Then you got another toll, entry 96th Street or below. So, I expect them to find ways to cheat there too. Well, my point is simple. You shouldn't be calling situation racist on one side and then the other side, you don't say anything. I mean, they're both doing the same thing. They're not paying their respected fees to use their system, whether it's subway buses or bridge and tunnels. Should be treated the same way. But of course, they see the car as something else and say, oh, it's for privileged people, so we don't care about them. They get caught, that's too bad. But for the fare beaters, it's systemic racism, please. Yeah, Well, except when it comes to tunnel, bridge, and tunnel authority, when they get all their money back, at least they could use it for their maintenance and stuff, which is not an easy said and done with this transit system. That's why they need the congestion pricing, because the freaking fare beaters don't want to pay for the improvements. So now you know why you folks have to pay below 96th Street. You get some deadbeat people who don't want to pay the subway and bus fare. And it affects other things too. We're supposed to be essential workers, but yet we never got any bonuses or anything for the time of the pandemic. Unless, of course, you had died from it. Then you get a $550,000 death benefit. But what good is it if you're 6 feet under? Of course, it's probably also to avoid lawsuit by the families. And of course, they're still not being held accountable for the deaths, like Andrew Cuomo. So anyway, I gotta cut it short. So this is Al Can saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop. Kind of funny, guy looks at me funny, I say, I think you need air on your bike tire.